MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener. This new season between the Texas Rangers and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Jurickson Profar.
In the second spot tonight, the right fielder, number 19, Jurickson Profar.
Look over by Casimir. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jurickson Profar goes down for the first out of the game. Rougned Odor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So he sets him down swinging. Rougned Odor is the second out of the opening frame. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Stepping in, Mike Napoli. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Mike Napoli.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. In to score, the runner from second. Beltre rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First delivery to him on the way. Jonathan Lucroy is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. For Napoli, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. And there's ball 2 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Here's Carlos Gomez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. For Lucroy, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Settling in now, Hunter Pence. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. And a neck-high fastball that time. For Nunez, that's now 18 steals on the season. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. Here's Buster Posey now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up though. Strong hands. We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fooled him there, and a little pop up to the right side. And Napoli will look up and put it away. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Lifted in the air to center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Kashner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kashner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Brandon Belt, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6.
So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is DeShields. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping into the box, Joe Pena, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Now that's popped up, and Beltre will take this one in for route number one. Striding in, Jarrett Parker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. The windup and the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. So stepping in, Scott Kazmir.
Scott Kazmir.
Cashner into his motion. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Profar moves over, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Beltre. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hopped up, calling for it. Panic, one away. Ready now, Mike Napoli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Odor rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Stepping up now, Jonathan Lucroy. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ball one. For Napoli, he's at second with his fourth double here on the season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panic ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now at the plate, Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gomez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. They'll begin things here against Andrew Cashner.
Right fielder, Hunter
into the
Pence.
windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. The high fastball is in there.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Center fielder number 2.
Digging in for his
Denard
second at-bat, Denard
Span.
Span. He popped out in his first trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. Andrews onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's
number
Buster
28.
Posey now. He popped out in his first trip.
Posey.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. For Posey, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Stepping in, Andrew Kashner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Kashner.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's safe. Ready once again, Elvis Andrews. He singled his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson
He started out the evening
Profar.
0 for 2 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Crawford. He went
the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And that's in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Number 12.
Striding into the box, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things: he either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot? He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Jarrett Parker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Napoli. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Popped up. Belt is calling for it. 2 down. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign, or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posey's got it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Scott Kazmir. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher.
Huh.
Your attention,
He's come out into the on-deck circle now as that's
pitcher Kazmir. Number 1.
in there for strike 1. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Eduardo Nunez becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Derek Law takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Gomez. He'll do battle with a
Leading off for the Rangers, center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
And that's dead center for strike one. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Gomez. Here comes the first out of the inning. Nomar Mazara will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Andrew Kashner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder, Denard.
Alex Claudio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for Texas, number 58, Alex Claudio.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there.
In there, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And the walk.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
He's set. Here it comes. Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. Back here in San Francisco, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Elvis Andrus.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Right fielder number 19.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right. Here's Rougned Odor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Span is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Comes set, and the 0-1 to short. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired.
It's time for the traditionals.
Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
Leading
one.
out for the Giants, second baseman.
First
Joe
delivery to him on the
Panik.
way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Low throw that time, but old Napoli's no stranger to balls in the dirt, and he makes a nice scoop there for the out. Ready once again. Jarrett Parker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Melvin Upton Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sam Dyson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Andrus fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Derek Law. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Matt Dominguez.
Number 65. Matt Dominguez.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brian Morris will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Digging in once again, Mike Napoli. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Hamilton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So striding forward now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Span. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gomez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Carlos Gomez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Hunter Pence. Over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hunter Pence
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Odor ranging into shallow right, makes the play, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jake Diekman.
Late that time for a strike.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Buster Posey now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. So striding in, Jake Diekman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Andrews.
He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that,
and this ball hits the first base bag. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Will Smith enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Crawford into shallow center. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he throws it away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And they'll go ahead and issue Beltre the free pass. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hamilton. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Number 61.
Corey Guerin takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
For the Giants.
Joey Gallo will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Hard hit ball to second. Panic's got it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Here in the bottom of the 9th.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Mazzara is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brandon Crawford becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Stepping in, Melvin Upton Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Jeremy Jeffress takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Jeremy Jeffress. This change defensively for the Rangers. Now playing first
Here's a
base.
sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the
throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Mike
Final line
Napoli.
score for our ball
Talk
game
about a
tonight
worthy
for the
recipient.
victorious
He's our
Rangers.
tops player of the
5
game.
runs.